I am really behind with doing my courses in diabetes, so here is a quick heads up on some really fun things that you can try. So this Mind Over Medicine book is really good. It will get your head into the right onset. It will take away the fear mongering that doctors gave you. Does anyone else feel that doctors just scared the bejesus out of you? I am horrified and shocked with how much my doctor scared the hell out of me. Every doctor, every book on psychology, sociology, any wellness, you know, that you look at, whatever you believe in, every single one is consistent. Any patient who is visited and has kind, loving family and friends visit them, who has nice positive things said to them, who has a positive mindset, will always do so much better in recovery than anyone else. And yet when you become someone with PCOS, endometriosis or diabetes, you are terrified beyond your wits by the doctors with all the stories that could happen, all the stories that could go wrong. It is ridiculous. So this Mind Over Medicine book is really good because it really gets your mind into believing that you can change everything, and it gets you to look at your disease and your lifestyle and your life in a totally different way. Everything in our life, no matter how much we argue or try to pretend is not true, we have created and asked for. Absolutely everything. And I get some people get very upset with me when I say that. I did not give myself this. Well, you did. So whether you want to accept that or not is going to hold back your healing. You know, so if you don't want to accept it, you're just not going to heal. Accept that. That's your choice. But you did. Here's another one. Living PCOS Free. Darn good book. Some really good recipes in it. Now, PCOS is a hormone imbalance. Men get it too. And it is absolutely identical. It's a cousin to diabetes. So even if you're a man, even if you don't have PCOS, this has a lot of knowledge in it about hormone imbalances and some really, really cool recipes, especially nice healthy snacks. My favourite book for the snacks. Absolutely highly recommend The Glucose Goddess. You can see all the tabs. She is smarter than every single diabetic specialist I have ever come across, and everything she says makes sense. Everything she advises works. Her hacks work. She talks about dressing your food. You know, like you can have fruit, but don't have fruit juice because there's no fibre in it. So all these fruit juices are terrible for you, but smoothies are great. So have the fibre, have the skins. All these processed meals, they are all the fibre is taken out to make it last longer, because fibre doesn't store very well. So we're not eating as much fibre in our diets, and it's making us sick. They are putting syrups, sugars, seed oils like palm oil, rapeseed oil, and horrible hot processed oils that are really toxic to all of our bodies, diabetic or not. And they're putting that in all our food sources. I had sausages 2 years ago that I could eat, and now I can't eat them because they've added these oils and sugars into them. Since Brexit, we can't get good food deals and prices, and our food industry is getting more and more toxic as a result. So The Glucose Goddess explains a lot of this to you, explains how your body works, and gives you some really good recipes to follow. She has another book focused on food and recipes. I don't think I have it, because I just found it all so overwhelming having to learn all these things that I didn't do food plans or anything like that. I needed things simple. So all I lived on was salad with white wine vinegar, or preferably I like the turmeric apple cider vinegar organic. It's really nice. So I like apple cider vinegar or white wine vinegar and olive oil, all high quality, extra virgin, fresh on my salad with some seeds, some nuts, and then I just have a slab of something next to it, a steak, a piece of fish, or I add some cheese and olives or anchovies or Greek salad. So I literally just stayed like that for months until I'd reset my body. The other thing is, the Glucose Goddess does these anti-spike formulas, and what I like about her is she says you don't have to buy them, but if you want a supplement, if you want something extra, she's created these. Now, they're £50 a pot, so I think that's, I use 1 or 2 a month, so £50 to £100 a month, but it really makes a difference. These are the last ones I'm going to buy because I haven't needed them for ages, because I don't spike anymore. Even if I have potatoes, I don't spike now. I seem to have just gone into a form of remission, which is awesome. But these are really good, and she just states you don't have to take them long term. You don't have to be on them like metformin or anything else for the rest of your life. You just do it to reset your body, and they worked, and they do reduce your spike by up to 40%. So you just, oh, she's just genius. So these are great, and you can see even my dogs were after them, because this one is the doggy chewed one. Bloody animals, supposed to be therapeutic, seriously. They chew my glucose goddess anti-spike things, they chew my diabetic disc. So I have a disc on my arm, you can just see it through the clothing here, so I always track what I'm doing and where I am, just to make sure I'm staying stable. And actually I think later this year I'm not going to bother doing that either. So I made a big effort. I keep things simple, and now I can eat pretty much normally. I say pretty much normally because I still will not buy toxic food from the supermarkets, so I make sure I eat healthy, fresh stuff, which is not normal, but it's the way we should be eating, right? So when I say I eat normally, I mean not normal. I don't eat like we're forced to eat in this economy. So have a think about that, and hopefully these tips will help you. The other thing is, if you're on the go, you can take a flask of hot water, and then if you can't find anything, you can pick up a pack of eggs, drop the eggs in carefully, and then they'll boil, and then you just pour the water out, and you've got some fresh boiled eggs that you can eat on the go. Or you might find a shop where they do boiled eggs, but I only eat organic, so that doesn't help me. And Parmesan cheese, absolutely fantastic. That's another glucose goddess trick, is she just takes a slab of Parmesan cheese wherever she goes and just sits there eating Parmesan cheese as a snack. It's got the fats, it's got everything you need, it fills you up, and it stops you eating bad stuff. And it's just so much healthier and better. So I hope you found these help, and I will speak to you soon.